Imagine a world where the sun never rises. The earth has slipped into a state of eternal night, a place where daylight no longer exists. At first, humanity would marvel at the endless stars spread across the sky. Cities would glow like constellations themselves, artificial lights trying to replace the missing sun. But soon the wonder would give way to consequences that reshaped the entire planet. Plants, deprived of sunlight, would begin to wither. Photosynthesis, the process that fuels nearly all life on Earth, would falter. Crops would fail, forests would turn into ghostly wastelands, and oxygen levels could eventually decline. To survive, humanity would need to engineer artificial light on a massive scale, greenhouses powered by lamps, underground farms fed by LED systems, and perhaps bioluminescent organisms genetically designed to shine like miniature suns. The animals of the world would react in unpredictable ways. Nocturnal creatures would thrive at first, their world now perfectly suited to endless darkness. But predators and prey would collide in strange patterns, ecosystems collapsing as the natural rhythm of day and night vanished. Birds might lose their sense of migration, insects could swarm endlessly, and oceans might fall silent without the sun to warm their surface. For humans, the psychological impact would be profound. Our bodies are designed around the cycle of day and night, with internal clocks that dictate when we sleep, eat, and even heal. Eternal night would confuse these rhythms. Insomnia, fatigue, and depression could become widespread, forcing people to rely on artificial schedules. Lights turned on and off in imitation of day, alarms guiding society through a fake sunrise and sunset. Technology would become humanity's new sun. Cities might develop enormous artificial skylights, illuminating entire districts with carefully controlled light to simulate dawn. A new profession could emerge. Light architects, experts in crafting environments that keep minds and bodies stable in the absence of the real star. Energy demand would skyrocket, but renewable systems like geothermal and nuclear power could take center stage, fueling the lamps that kept civilization alive. Nature, however, would not stand still. Some species would adapt, developing new senses to navigate the endless dark. Deep-sea creatures that already live without sunlight could serve as models for adaptation. Humanity might learn from them, modifying itself with technology, enhanced night vision, senses beyond sight, perhaps even glowing skin or eyes engineered to reflect light like animals in the wild. Culturally, eternal night would inspire new myths and art. The moon and stars would become the central symbols of life. Festivals might be built around rare bursts of artificial sunlight, while entire religions could emerge around the lost memory of the sun. Children born into the darkness might hear stories of sunlight as if it were legend, unable to imagine a world where the sky once turned blue. In the end, humanity would survive, but the Earth would never be the same. Our world would be reshaped into a planet of shadow, glowing cities standing like islands of fire in a sea of blackness. Life would adapt, evolve, or perish in the endless dark. Eternal night would test not just our survival, but our imagination, proving that even without the sun, humans would find a way to bring light back into the world.